Today, we're talking about a special place that resided at 11 Southeast 5th Avenue and South Main Street. Currently, this is the fire station on Main Street. We are going to go back in time to 2010 and the launch of the Church of Holy Colors. The Church of Holy Colors was an arts and culture space that operated for about a half of a decade in what was formerly an abandoned Baptist church. The energy in this space was experimental, community-driven, and most importantly, supportive. Part venue, part art gallery, and part art installation, a vibrant visual arts and music scene emerged around the Church of Holy Colors. There are, in fact, remnants of the murals and other artworks created by the artists associated with the Church of Holy Colors in other places throughout Gainesville. Much of the music created by artists and bands in this scene was electronic and experimental in nature, fostered by the highly collaborative vibe of the venue. Some of the people involved in this community created a record label called Celestial Sound. Celestial Sound operated with a co-op model and released albums by numerous bands between 2011 and approximately 2018. What you've been hearing is the music of 100 Waters, one of the two biggest bands to emerge out of this scene, and they were released by Celestial Sound initially. 100 Waters' debut self-titled record was released by Celestial Sound, and then they were pretty quickly discovered by Skrillex, signed to his label Owlza, and then took off on an internationally successful run for the next several years, playing at festivals all over the world, working with artists like Chance the Rapper, and even having one of their songs featured in a Coca-Cola Super Bowl ad. Another important band to release music with Celestial Sound was Pearl and the Oysters, a French-American indie pop duo whose sound is heavily influenced by the music of the 60s and 70s. Their first few albums, but especially their debut, are very clearly about Florida and Gainesville lyrically, even featuring a song called Lake Alice. In fact, let's hear it. As of 2025, Pearl and the Oysters are currently signed to the very influential Stone's Throw record label and regularly touring internationally. While Celestial Sound as a label only existed a few years, some of the people involved with that label decided to shift their ambitions away from the release of music and towards the production of it, creating Pulp Arts. Pulp Arts is a recording studio and fabrication studio, and the DNA of the Church of Holy Colors and Celestial Sound are all over the ethos and the physical design of the space. It's kind of hard for me personally to assess this, but another studio owner in town described Pulp to me as the best studio in the state of Florida, possibly in the southeast United States. People come from all over the world to record at Pulp. Even though the building does not exist anymore, as the fire department took over the property and tore it down in 2015, there is a direct line between the Church of Holy Colors and Pulp Arts, a studio that is continuing to positively represent Gainesville on the international music stage.